One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway.
All right, let's get it. New season.
He'll bring it back from inside
Let's go
his spot.
to the crib. I'm out here.
Makes a move.
Ah,
what a
nice.
great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous
Got a new starting
return
running
man.
back, new starting quarterback, new starting
Offense
receiver.
will get the football first.
Got an All-American guard. Made him team captain, 71. Gonna be going his way a lot.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Got the first down. Looking for
He's a
more.
bruiser.
All down, but
We're
he
gonna
has
run.
enough to move the chains.
We're gonna run
There's
a
nothing
keep it
better
fresh,
than opening drive,
balanced
coming out as an away team.
running back.
Everybody's got all
season.
that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left.
Good throw.
Makes a connection.
Good throw.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw.
Good decision.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Try read option with the new quarterback.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
They ain't telling me to read.
He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender.
That's so stiff.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Try to get a touch right here.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage
Watching
to cover
X
here.
mostly.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Big fella moving. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
New season, same results.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Right, defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He smashes his way through again. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So North Texas offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting
it looks like
open,
it'll be a zone-heavy team with these guys I got.
No, this guy has experience.
Made some position changes with a few guys.
Nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for
you
that
missed
when
him.
they get to the sideline.
Oh, let's go.
What a disaster. Flying down the left side. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, UNLV. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start
Freeman, wrap it up this time. There you go.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Freeman. Nice move. Create some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Mean Green. He found some open space.
2 catches, 117 yards. Nice.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
All right, let's touch it on.
Sure,
you got a super strong arm quarterback. Hey, run a face, brother.
Back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rides the back and leaves it. Just
get off me.
Ahead. Into the second.
Get that block.
Right.
This is crazy.
Man, he's got 45 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Wants to go up top on first down.
Come on.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. North Texas in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Go get that. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The hand to the running back.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
And the Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that will fall incomplete. And
quarterback looking sus.
Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Rebels will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. North Texas in the hurry up. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort in.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Really kind of stripped that.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down.
Come on, bro.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The corners are walked up tight. Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds.
All right, I got to get some confidence in this quarterback.
19-yard line.
Irvin Jr., take that man on the go.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they can make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Now improvising. Looking down the left
Come
side.
on, bro.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if
Fourth
they could
and
have done it.
13. Nasty.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws.
Okay.
Just a short pass.
Come back and help.
Knocked off his feet.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Check down his X and triangle.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
But we looking, this quarterback looking kind of
They're
garbage.
dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a crease to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Okay.
Complete downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
And everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They try to get it outside on the left. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. grabbed over the middle. It's Irvin. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Touchdown, Vegas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Give me that, use it.
What a play to set him up.
Boy, done got a touchdown and a pick.
Own end zone. You know, in the shadow of
Ballin'.
your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some
Great
space.
read, man.
So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep.
Give it to the
This is
bruiser.
the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Get in there.
He's dragged down
That's
at the
stuck.
12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Nice hit, Freeman.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Send a blitz.
We'll see what they can do on
Send
this
one.
drive that starts at the 16-yard
Nothing crazy, y'all.
line.
You know it's a pass.
To the air on first down.
Nothing crazy.
Fires to
Nothing
the
crazy.
wideout.
Nice
And it's
help.
incomplete.
Nice
If you're
help.
gonna take a hit
25.
like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to
Too
make
deep.
up for
This
some
is
of
too
that
deep.
lost ground on second down. Looking to fire.
Go to the top. Nice
Not able
hand.
to hook up there, incomplete.
Hand
This
20.
offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
The Mean Green will have to reach into
That's
that
the
playbook
inside.
here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left.
I tried to get that man
Now
CTE
they'll
right
really try
there.
to get this drive going.
Come
Good
on,
execution
man.
on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw it. Unloads it left. No, it's incomplete.
turn.
This sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Continues
tackle,
to
Freeman.
fight for yards. Nice
The other
catch and
Freeman is
catch there.
eating us
They'll have
alive,
enough for the
bro.
first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down.
Go get him. He's
Trying to
staring
do it
at him.
himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Gonna swing it on second down. Rushes on him. And the
Perfect
defense
sack. I like
picks
it.
up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Nice.
And
all right, quarterback.
Bounce and roll out of bounds.
See what you
Let's
got
see
going.
exactly where they mark it. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
I'm about to do something
Looking
stupid.
downfield on first down. Going for the big play.
Give me that.
And it's picked off for the third time today.
I'm about to do something stupid. Come on, big man. Get the right angle. Get the right angle, big man. Oh, oh damn.
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
3 picks your first game, man.
Play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense. We turn
so I wasn't
to
about to do
offense,
something
go lay
stupid.
some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
All right, let's go to the crib.
The returner
Get your
will
money
field
back.
it and
Get your
try
money
to
back.
do some business.
Get your money. Come on. I
And
need
he'll
that
be
one
brought
block.
down after
Crack
a
back
solid
on.
effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds.
That's out of bounds,
Quick
man.
timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They get to him as he throws. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Oh,
come on,
the deep
bro.
ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That was a
That's
good
the
ball.
end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
Have to run the ball on this
Just
one.
about set to get this
Oh,
second
fuck.
half underway. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Vaughn. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're
Let's
just
see if
trying
we
to
can
take
jam
what
a
the
little
defense is
bit.
giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage.
Oh, it's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. North Texas in the hurry up.
Some press, man. I need to know y'all can play some press.
Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Drag
He
down,
almost
but
jumped
they'll
up.
move the sticks for a first down. North Texas really
He's
has
only
it
going
going
against
on
UNC.
offense.
knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Handoff from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this
one
guy.
block away from going to the crib every
space
time.
To be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Touch pass on the run.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside.
And towards All-American.
Such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll give it to the back.
Nice.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Come on, y'all. Somebody
This
got to
offense
fucking
is
get
like
a stop.
running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Freeman.
Good tackle.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that.
There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, North Texas. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to
0.
go back to work
He's not even on our
offense.
team anymore.
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
That's what my receiver in at quarterback.
Hand off from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Rebels are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way,
bro.
You're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Bro,
he
don't
did
go back.
not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Stop.
North Texas will have to punt it away.
Left side, strong side.
He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Picks up the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Thomas. At the 45 on his
Y'all
way.
get hawked. But who the fuck is on the 14?
On the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him
Rest up, man.
anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up. Max going for the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move.
Good catch. Good throw.
And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
Smacking shit.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a good example there of complementary defense.
The
DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Screen.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down.
Defense be halfway
North
playing
Texas
good.
will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rebels offense is back on the field. He's in open space downfield. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first down.
Get in there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
North Texas in the hurry up.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get down.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Stupid.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground.
We'll take that.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
And they're not going to get
So
one.
now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And with that kick, man, we got a 1-possession game. Here's the good thing. Good news is you got all 3 timeouts, so you can kick this football deep, use your timeouts, save as much time as you can to give your offense a chance to go win this football game.
From the gun, give on the inside. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener.
Both of them are in the bags. Got 100 this game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Runs for the tackle. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now
back
makes it
heavy over
game,
here, man. There's running backs over here. I got to
clock.
start putting some of that receiver.
All but over.
Oh, get off me.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top here late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sack, a pick, fumble recovery, touchdown. Good game. I'll show you